Welcome back, pop stars.
It's already over.
I know. I feel like I got Bridgerton blue balls over here. Why are you teasing me?
My blue Bridgertons.
You got me all wept and prepped, and now I got nowhere to spread.
What?
I'm Rizzo.
I'm Benji.
And this is the 4th episode of the 3rd season of Bridgerton, aka the last episode of the first half.
Let's see what gets resolved, huh?
The stage has been set.
Colin was really about to risk it all in front of the entire town at that party.
He was.
So his feelings changed pretty quickly.
It only took one little kiss.
One little kiss and everything changed.
Who would have thought? And he's kissed a lot of women.
A lot, which is part of the reason why I'm hesitant for somebody who's been friends with me that long to like me. Because I'm like, you've had your shot with everybody, and I've never been your type, so I don't really trust this little whim you're having right now.
That's fair. That we can agree on.
For the Pollens out there, I apologize that I'm not there yet. We'll see.
Also, we have a sponsor. Take it away, sponsor us.
Hey there, Ghost Rizzo. Did you ever find out who blipped you off?
No, Detective Benji, but what a keen callback to our very first sponsor video.
Our first sponsored video, did you mean June's Journey?
That's right, June's Journey, the hidden object mystery game with a captivating detective story that takes you all the way back to the Roaring 20s. It's the Cat's Meow.
Ah, June's Journey, I remember that game. It's about that doll, June Parker, who's trying to solve the murder of her sister and uncover the secrets of her family.
Indeed. I've been so busy trying to uncover the hidden objects in each gorgeous level and remodeling my own estate that I've been too distracted to solve my own murder. Ooh. My own murder.
Not bad. This is actually a really fun game. I like clearing the hidden mystery scenes, you know, getting them points. If you do it fast enough, you get a bonus. So how many berries will June's Journey set me back?
No. No berries at all. June's Journey is free to download if you use the link in our description or the floating QR code right here. So don't be a bunny. Download June's Journey today and you too can experience the captivating world of June Parker. Now, if only I could find the button man who rubbed me out.
I'd like to rub you out. I mean, don't tell my wife. Boys will be boys, all that. All right, bye.
All right, Benji, you ready?
Yeah.
3,
2,
1.
Engage.
I have bought you a plant
Ah, what
so that you might continue to enjoy nature from your windowsill.
How nice.
Thank you.
Look at that. We just meet each other where we're
What
at.
is it?
Yeah.
She must have blackmailed him.
Rude.
Trapped him in a closet. You know what she did? She is Colin Bridgerton's help. I shall have to pick up Mr. Bridgerton's mantle of assistance.
No, we're doing fine,
don't.
Mom.
Good day.
We're so pleased to have you.
Someone is feeling
So
themselves.
often, my Penelope is sat at that window reading.
Stop it, Mom.
And now here she is in the room,
Stop it, Mom.
and we have you to thank for that.
Stop it, Mom.
So,
What is she trying to help?
is there a reason you like that window so much?
I suppose I mostly just enjoy the view,
Of the Bridgerton house.
but I have grown rather tired of it. And I'm very glad to be here with you.
I like this view.
Look at that. Look, she's so smiley. Do we ever see her smile that much?
Not this much.
Not this season for sure.
We are expecting the Marquis Samadani to call on Franchesca this morning. Can I count on your presence?
Well, if I am there, I will surely eat all of the biscuits and leave none for the Marquis.
Ah,
When you were asking about friendship and whether it can blossom into love, is there something you wished to discuss with me?
I simply want the best for Franchesca.
Very well.
come on, Mom. Use your mommaging detective
She's done.
skills.
She pretty much knows.
Where's Daphne to be like, hey, listen, here's how it works, like she did last season.
What is the primary force that guides us along our paths?
I have come to call on you.
Ooh.
Bridgerton, I do not wish to be called on.
Is it our minds
All right.
or our hearts?
He's gonna fall for her and she's gonna take off.
She's gonna be like, I told you I wasn't looking for a husband. She is not amused.
Before you consume all the mirth in the room, you must tell us, to what do we owe the pleasure of your return?
You must forgive me for performing for the room. I am accustomed to the staff at my country estate being my only company. It is that very lack of society that has brought me back, not to mention the lack of ladies.
I am occupied a good while, and thus you are free to meet with as many ladies as you might like.
What is their backstory?
When heart
What's the
and head
beef?
are in conflict,
Maybe they won't tell us, and then the next Queen Charlotte spinoff is gonna be
Damn
Lady
it.
Danbury.
After their meeting at the Hawkins ball, it seems the
That's a
Queen's
stupid little dog.
sparkler, Miss Franchesca Bridgerton, may indeed be
That's a cool wig.
to become the new Marquis
A little more
Samadani.
Lavishes
demure.
you with praise, Your Majesty.
You can read from all the way back there.
With much practice, anything is possible.
But I am pleased we are so well practiced in hosting the most exquisite gatherings. We shall arrange one promptly.
And a chance, perhaps, to secure our match for Miss Franchesca?
Primsley.
Step another pace backwards. You read me too well.
Where's your man,
Where's
Brimsley?
your husband?
Where's your man?
Where's your man?
Lord Samadani may not choose to call upon me.
This is the guy that she talked to?
There's a caller
I think
here.
so.
Yes, bring him in.
The one that she liked? The one she didn't
No,
talk to?
I think the one that wanted. Oh no. Okay, this is this one. This is the one from outside.
Yay.
Oh, this is. Okay, they're expecting the other guy, but this is the guy she likes.
Lord Samadani, welcome.
No, I think
Our
that's...
cook has prepared some millefeuille in anticipation of
Oh.
your arrival.
Listen, this is not Lord Samadani.
Yeah.
Please forgive us for the error.
I am here to call upon one of your daughters, if I may.
Yeah.
John Sterling, Earl of Kilmartin.
Come on, John.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
I'm guessing Earl is lower than a
Lord Kilmartin and I
Probably.
met briefly at the Hawkins ball, but have not had the opportunity for a formal introduction.
May I join you a moment?
I should like that.
Mom. Mom, look at your daughter.
Look how freaking happy she is. God, dates back then were awesome.
I was gonna say, I like how simple it is. It's like if they give you butterflies for a second when you first
Marry
walk,
him!
done. Oh, they're just gonna sit in silence. Cute.
And the other fan was like, what?
What
in
the hell? They have no chemistry.
She does not speak to him. I thought one had to use wit or banter to dissuade a suitor, but simple silence is radically more effective.
Perhaps they are enjoying themselves.
But how will they know
There you
each
go,
other if they
Hyacinth.
do not speak?
There is another caller here, my lady. Lord Samadani.
Lord Samadani.
Oh, someone's already here.
Miss Franchesca, it's a pleasure to see you.
Good day, Lord Samadani.
I do not believe we are known to each other, Lord Kilmartin.
Lord
But
Kilmartin.
I was just
Thank
leaving.
you.
I do not wish to interfere. Good day.
So, if Sideburns over here offered a hand in marriage, she could still say no, right?
Yeah, she can always say no.
Good.
And he is the third lord to suggest that you must give up the club.
You believe I should do as they would wish.
Was it not you who proclaimed that we should embrace all that we have now?
Yeah, I'm like a little
I'm
worried
confused.
that we might lose it at one point.
I'm keeping my club.
Yeah.
Just have a phantom person run it, like you said. Just come in every now and
I
then.
sold it to a person. A very mysterious person.
Is it you in a wig?
No! It's me in a mustache.
Right.
And here, it's actually a guy I hired. And here, you're going to have this earwig.
Okay,
And then I'll
you.
whisper into your ear what to do. Yes, this is technology that was available to us.
Yes, definitely. What a pretty library.
That's kind of given like Cinderella vibes.
You mean, Beauty and the Beast?
No, Cinderella.
Mama, we
Oh,
are
close the look. Okay.
For once, you must allow me to look at a book.
I cannot have you growing distracted.
This book is on voyages to the north, where Lord Debling intends to travel.
Well, let him tell you about it.
Men love to explain the world to us. If we've already explained it to ourselves through reading, then they will feel superfluous and unmanned.
That's why
Good afternoon, ladies.
in today's day and age, you fixate on the dumbest, weirdest thing that they couldn't have possibly have learned about. So either they'll leave early, fair, or they'll be like, huh, yes, I do want to hear about the third Pirates of the Caribbean film.
Really knows how to weed them out, doesn't he?
Miss Featherington, are you reading about the fabled Northwest Passage?
I find it terribly confusing.
We are in pursuit of some revelry.
What does revelry mean to y'all?
Revelry! Woo!
I think I shall accompany you.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, she's...
You looking for someone, Miss Featherington?
Well, he's observant.
She's not
No.
over him.
Only taking in all the books.
Oh, this look
What
is
is it you prefer
great.
to
It's
read?
great, isn't
I
it?
love it, yeah.
In truth, I find myself drawn to stories of love.
And what is it about those stories that interests you?
The love, probably.
They are histories of connection, of hope for a better life. Does that make me sound terribly vapid?
Miss Featherington, I'm happy to learn that you have a passion.
See?
We are alike in that way.
It's about exchanging your weird obsessions.
Are there any novels in which the man goes travelling for a very long time and his wife is happy to stay behind tending the estate I suppose that would not be a book with much sentiment, would it?
That's not what she
But
wants,
if the
though.
wife
No, she wants.
did have her own interests
She
in
wanted
life,
her
then
privacy, remember?
perhaps they could both be very happy.
You're right.
A practical match, but a happy one.
Oh,
That's what's going to happen.
And how, dare I ask, might this fictional gentleman ask for the young lady's hand?
Practically, apparently.
Especially if she had no male relative.
Well, I suppose he would have
You
to
would
ask her mother.
And if her mother gave her blessing, do you think she would say yes?
Oh, this is all so fast.
And practical.
I might have a shot with Colin.
I think you would have to read the book.
It's a nice stall. He's not going to be happy when he reads that chapter.
And then I kissed Colin.
You couldn't have just told me this.
God damn it.
Look at him, still messing around.
Revelry. He said he wanted revelry.
Revelry.
And it's always with two women.
Debauchery.
Are those the same two women, or is he just like two women all the time?
Oh, is your debauchery not suiting you anymore? You don't
quite
feel
well.
it.
You appear.
I'm afraid my enthusiasm is elsewhere.
You have already paid.
Paid.
Fine.
What? What? I've seen boobs before. I'm fine.
It's what you do to me all the time. Like that?
If the Marquis asks you to dance a second time at the Queen's ball, it is a clear declaration of interest.
Franchesca, admit what you want.
But if that interest is not shared, then
But she's not super outspoken.
She's not.
There is Lord Martin. Do you know his family?
they're rather reserved bunch known to keep to themselves.
Fantastic.
Are
That's
you
all I
interested
want.
in him?
There you go, Mom.
Good day. You
Jeez.
left quite abruptly the other morning.
You mean when another suitor came?
You had another caller.
Yeah, but you were the caller that I wanted to
I hoped I
call.
might see you at the opening of Lord Fuller's collection yesterday.
I do not often attend society events unless I'm
Perfect. Neither do I. Nobody knew who I was before this season.
Are you stopping to speak with us just to be polite?
A little bit, yeah. I don't like
I believe
talking.
you stopped. Me?
Oh, that's so awkward.
Enjoyable music.
The pace is too fickle. Just as you think you are starting to comprehend the melody, the song is over. A song like this would be far sweeter if it were played in 3/4, so one could in fact feel the music.
Look at that.
That is helpful. If you'll excuse me.
I'm gonna go tell him that. This woman said 3/4.
3/4. The lady said 3/4. Oh, he just fully walked off.
To answer your question, no, I'm not interested in him.
Well, both
So
y'all's bought.
even with the ones that clearly like each other, we still gonna will they, won't they?
Cressida.
I was gonna say it would be very interesting to see a Bridgerton meet someone and just be like, "Wow, yeah, this works," and they're like, "Yeah, this works," and then they're just like, "It works."
A visitor for Miss Cowper.
Eloise, Cressida, what a welcoming home you have.
Oh, not really.
It is calling hour, Miss Bridgerton. And I should like to call on Miss Cowper a moment, if that is allowed.
I don't think so.
Oh, so everyone would just sit in their rooms hoping that a guy would
Somebody,
come by?
yeah,
Is everything all right?
waiting for a call.
I came to see that you are well.
I do not believe I've ever had a friend call to the house before.
Truly.
I cannot blame anyone. It is more like a mausoleum in here,
Yeah.
isn't it?
She's got so many things on.
You're right.
If I may speak to my daughter.
Bye, Cressida.
You are not to be seen with that Bridgerton girl any longer.
Hi.
I was still in the room.
Literally right here.
Are you certain you cannot come with us to dinner tonight?
You could hire someone.
2/3 of the lords have closed their accounts. Cannot afford to bring an outside bartender in until I solve this problem.
You can afford?
Perhaps
you
a
can afford
new-
anything.
I'm sure the answers will come to you.
Did they quit because he shouldn't be working it, or just because they don't like the place anymore?
On my grand tour, I encountered this Greek girl.
Sounds like the young woman who made my time in the French Quarter worth the length of the voyage. Much to
Colin, are you realizing this can all be empty if you don't actually like the person or even enjoy spending time with them?
What about you, Bridgerton? I'm sure the girls of summer made your trip quite fulfilling.
A gentleman must keep some things to himself.
I do not see a gentleman amongst us.
No, I concur with you there.
Yeah. Said, yep, you're assholes.
Oh, forgive me. But it is tiring, is it not? The necessity imposed on us to remain cavalier about the one thing in life that holds genuine meaning. Do you not find it lonely?
Oh my God.
They haven't quite matured yet, have they, Colin?
Yeah, why is this season so dark? What's going on here? Stop it, Netflix. This is a bright show.
Of course she said yes.
Featherington.
Well, well. Did Mom sabotage you? Because she wants somebody to take care of her?
Lord Debling has requested my permission to propose.
You're going out that window if you say no.
Did you give it?
Of course I did. You have done very well.
I was like, I feel like he's rich. Like,
And he travels often, which
Yeah.
means it will be up to you to manage his estate. Can you imagine the kind of influence that will give you? The kind of influence it will give all of us.
Do you want to marry him?
she does. I'm sure she would.
Mama, I have not said yes yet.
Lord Debling is a bird in the hand. Do not become greedy in your success. What more could you want?
I mean, from the mom's perspective, I would definitely be like, that's a handsome man who clearly has fun time with you.
Oh, do not tell me you're holding out for love. Oh, this is the very reason why I discourage you from reading. Love is make-believe. Do you know what is romantic? Security.
Security's hot.
Security's so hot. That's something we can agree on in both timelines.
Yeah.
Oh, Colin, everyone is in the carriage. Are you not dressed?
No, I should like to stay home tonight.
Oh, you do not look well.
Why are you
So
guys
you, I heard,
walking
lumbering
over
in the
me like
hallway
that?
late last night.
I am well.
You have always been one of my most sensitive children, always aware of what others need, always trying to
Not
be
quite.
helpful. You so rarely put yourself first. But living to please others, I imagine it can be wearying at times, painful. I do not blame you for putting on armor, but you must be careful that the armor does not rust and set so that you might never be able to take it off.
My head is bottle weary.
Bottle weary.
Forgive me.
That is a
I should simply like to rest this evening.
nice way to say I'm hungover.
It is only a shame you might miss the fruits of your labors. Penelope may be getting a proposal tonight. Lady Featherington will not stop telling anyone who will listen.
You gotta run to the airport right now if you want to get her.
Airport?
The airport. You gotta stop her before she flies to Paris.
That's rather quick.
Likely because of your help. I do hope you feel better.
Wait, she flying to Paris or getting married?
Whatever's happening, she's going away, and you need to get to the airport and stop her right at the gate before she gets on the plane.
They don't have planes, Benji.
You gotta stop her. Oh.
What the? What?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't make
That's
sense,
a
but okay.
hairpiece right there. Fantastic.
Is it motorized?
I guess so.
Perhaps this little love play will inspire my lovers tonight.
Or it's wound
You
up.
know what? They've solved racism back then. They also figured out how to create
a motorized headpiece.
Yeah, you know what? We can go with it. Whatever. Sure.
Maybe they're just winding it every few minutes. Like,
I'm sure Brimsley's got like a...
yeah, the same way a watch would work. Good for y'all. She's like, oh, I want Colin to be the one I'm dancing with. Damn it. That guy looks like Colin.
Does he?
To her, probably. Everybody looks like Colin.
Are you enjoying your evening?
I've not spent much time in Mayfair since the early days of my marriage. Enlighten me, how ever does one pass the time here in the city?
I'm afraid most of us spend our time meddling in the lives of our young people. At least that is my and your sister's favorite pastime.
My sister likes to meddle.
Yeah, have you not met her?
She molds society to her will, and she is rather good at it.
And who is the target of her molding at the moment?
My daughter, Franchesca.
It's always one of my daughters.
My daughters are the most interesting ones here.
Though I am not certain she has yet found that spark.
You saw where she found it.
Sometimes a fire is slow to burn. My own marriage was not a love match, but I became very fond of her. We were happy until the day she died.
You're also single.
Maybe there is hope then.
For both of us.
I myself had a love match. That is all I know.
Well, Miss Violet.
You have my deepest sympathies, but I am envious. That is something I myself have not given up on finding. In my
Good.
second act.
Good.
She's like, you said second act.
Ah, part 2. That's a hint towards part 2.
Even Lady Whistledown could not disagree with the brilliance of my match.
Lady Whistledown doesn't care. She's got her own stuff going on this
between
season.
the gossiper and the crowd. I dare say it very much has.
Mr. Mondrich seems to be having a difficult time relinquishing our old life. Tug at him.
It's not even an old life.
He's quite attached to his bar.
The Queen will not smile favorably on a man of rank working in a club. You must show Mr. Mondrich
Just a
that
man
this new life
wasting their
is
money in
worth
the club.
his sacrifice.
Exactly.
Past lives are dangerous places to revisit.
I do not know that the male dancer needed to be in such a state of undress.
He certainly could have put on a shirt.
Could not agree more.
I
Nothing worse than a
disagree.
state of undress.
Why are you looking at him like that?
Wait, what?
Are you two in a state of undress together? Unmarried?
Should you not be careful talking to me?
You heard that.
You caught that, huh?
Yeah, he said it. He had a whole dramatic moment. He got a zoom. How was I supposed to miss it? It was the only thing on the screen.
Yeah. The whole time I heard it.
Barely walked out.
And I apologize that he
Wow,
is a
her
bloody
sleeves are sleeving.
fool. If you need to keep your distance from me a while, I understand.
No, my father will have to endure it.
Her hair. Who is doing her hair? Like, it's just
He is a fool.
so intricately done. Every single scene. I'm just like,
How is it you have
Goodness.
the courage to be so different?
It is not courage. I simply cannot understand why others do not see things the way I do.
Wow, Colin's just having a full-on... I like how he's basically been worth nothing since realizing he likes
he's just kind of
Penelope.
like, I can't talk to anybody. I can't go anywhere.
It's like,
what does this mean for my life? Run to the airport.
I'm retiring early.
If you finished your meddling elsewhere, perhaps I can offer myself as your new target.
I do not know what you have heard, but I ask that you leave me out of your raking about town. I am not interested.
I assure you, they are pure of heart.
And is your heart located in your breeches?
do you think that her man will show up?
I hope so.
Miss Franchesca.
What's up? There he is.
Welcome, Martin.
What, did you write her something? Are you a composer?
I'm afraid I am rather parched from dancing with Lord Samadani.
You must forgive me for rushing off abruptly last time we met. It is only that I wanted to get you this.
Oh my god, what if you're right, Benji?
Come on. What is it? Sheet music.
I am not a man of many words.
But
the words I do have, I'm afraid they're not very good.
But
I do believe in the power of a gesture.
did he have
Miss
this?
Franchesca, I brought you some lemonade.
Come on. It looked like sheet music.
Forgive me, Lord Samadani. Mama, I am keen to return home early, if that is all right.
I've got to go compose something.
Find your brother and your sister first.
She wants to go home and play it.
Lord Samadani. Lord Kilmartin.
He's like, oh yeah, we ate with that.
What is happening?
I believe Lord Samadani was fetching Miss Franchesca lemonade, and now she is...
Not drinking the lemonade.
Do you mean to tell me another...
She is not drinking the lemonade.
Goddamn Bridgerton
is ruining my matchmaking.
Perhaps...
The Bridgertons!
You're giving me a pain in my chest. In fact, I have been tender all week.
Isn't breast tenderness? Yeah.
Are you
sign of
mocking me?
pregnancy.
My chest has been sore non-stop. Mama said it is a clear pregnancy sign.
Is it?
Ouch. Right. Get a couple of Featherington babies.
That's the spin-off show. Featherington Babies.
Featherington babies.
Bridgerton, fashionably late. Come out with us. Though this time we are going drinking at White's instead of that dreadful Mondrich bar.
Why? Just because he's there? God damn, those Mondriches cannot catch a break. I mean, they caught a big break, but still.
Everything is wonderful. May I ask you a question, my lord?
Yeah.
Anything.
Considering how often you travel, it makes a great deal of
Taylor
sense to me that you
Swift
seek a
again.
practical match, but do you imagine that love may one day grow?
I do not know. To be honest, my work has such a large portion of my heart.
Snow on the Beach, that's what it's called. That's right.
You are someone who seems to have such a full life.
She's like, yeah, but I want to be full of your life.
You look especially beautiful tonight, Miss Featherington.
Thank you.
And can you imagine all the spare time there would be if we did not always have to think about marriage? The time we would have to
She's
read
like, okay,
or
that's a
exchange
lot.
That is interesting. Your brother is
brother.
walking right up to Penelope and Lord Debling.
Do you mind if I interrupt?
It appears you two have something to resolve.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna leave much room for you to come
We
back.
shall return to this conversation another time.
She's like, oh my god, too much, I can't.
And also, I'm going to go catch a
Lord
man.
Debling,
Yeah.
you are much too handsome for social ruin. I would be
Damn.
more than happy to finish your dance with you if you need a partner.
Cressida's quick.
She's quick. She was like, I don't want my dad's elderly friend.
Colin, you are going to ruin things between me and Debley.
Well, perhaps that is for the best.
What do you mean?
Made your decision?
You cannot marry him. You hardly know him.
I know him.
And unless you
Oh,
are...
he's leaving.
Unless you have a ring in your pocket.
I know that already, Colin. It takes a year alone to get where he is going.
Damn, he's gonna be gone for a year.
They do seem upset, do they not?
Get there.
Are they not all friends?
The oldest of friends, really. Ever since the Featheringtons moved in across the street.
Where she likes to sit.
Across the street from the Bridgerton house.
Directly.
I've made my peace with what Lord Debley has to offer.
Cressida! Every time I think I might root for you. But I also, again, like I said...
Hey, get your bag, girl.
Get your bag, girl.
Get your bag if you
What are you
can
gonna
get
do?
it.
Grow up and shrivel? It's your life. What are you gonna sacrifice for some other woman? Not like she'd do the same for you.
I'm going to accept his proposal.
I said I would help you find a husband, but I cannot stand by in which you make a mistake.
The only mistake was me ever asking for your help in the first place.
He didn't even tell her he liked her.
Lord Debley, shall we return to our conversation?
Miss
I don't
Featherington,
think
why
that's...
did you sit at your drawing room window so often?
Don't worry about it. You're gonna be gone for a year.
All week I've watched you search for someone, for the same reason you prefer your drawing room window and the view it affords out towards the house across the square.
I do not know of what you speak.
Speaking of Mr. Bridgerton, and the feelings between the two of you.
Colin Bridgerton would never, ever have feelings for me. It is laughable to think as much. We are friends.
That's not
Nothing
what I
more.
was saying.
Would you like it to be more?
Yeah.
What do you fucking care?
I'm not worried about his feelings for you. I'm worried about your feelings for him.
That is not a possibility.
I did not ask if it was a possibility. I asked if you would like it to be.
What do you freaking care? You're not gonna be in my life for...
He wants to know if he leaves for a year, if he's gonna come
Miss
back
Featherington,
to...
with the amount of time I will be gone, it is essential I make a match with someone whose affections are not already engaged elsewhere.
Don't want to come back to someone else's baby?
Whatever it is you are searching for, I do hope you find it.
Why does everybody keep telling me that?
Good evening.
Oh.
What have you done? That is your question.
It was Cressida.
Not am I well?
and Colin.
Do I only matter to you if I have a Lord's engagement ring on my finger?
Do you know your mom? Have you met her?
Mama, I am pregnant. Hello. You're not excited?
Sorry, I just got called out for being a bad mom.
Can you just like call a
It
taxi?
is said that the heart is forever making the head its fool.
Colin didn't even want to say, hey, I like you.
you.
Get the
See,
hell out.
like, he just came to ruin it for her. He didn't even confess any feelings.
Come on, you better...
This is the least you can do. Get a horse.
Oh no, where's she going? Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I guess I gotta give up. Sheet music.
You're clever.
Yeah.
Want to call that? Want to decree it?
Francesca.
Sure.
Lord Kilmartin, he had the music we heard earlier this week rearranged exactly as I imagined it.
Wow, that's clever. That's why he rushed off so quick.
He might not be a composer, but he went and had it transposed.
When one chooses the heart over the head, often all reason goes
Done.
out of the window.
She's like, fuck, the queen is gonna kill me.
God damn my daughters.
Daughters, sons, all the kids.
Did you run over him?
I do not wish to speak with you.
Please, let me in.
In where?
That's scandalous.
Yeah.
We will stop at Bridgerton House first.
It's the same spot.
What do you want?
He can't cross the street.
Lord Debley propose?
Sure.
Okay.
What business is that
Nice
of yours?
power
I
play.
need to know, did he propose?
Why? Are you not
When I
gonna...
asked for your help in finding a husband, I
You're
did
not
not
gonna like
realize
me
that
anymore if he
also meant
doesn't?
you might try to deny me one as well.
It is my business, because I care about you.
God.
You cannot marry that man.
Why?
He will leave you. He is just not right for you, Ben.
He was
He did not propose because the scene you caused led him to believe you had feelings for me. An idea so preposterous, I do not know what to do besides laugh. Now will you please let us ride home in silence and leave me alone?
I cannot.
Because why?
Because what if I did have feelings for you?
What?
I have spent so long trying to feel less, trying to be the kind of man society expects me to be. But these past few weeks have been full of confounding feelings. Feelings like a total inability to stop thinking about you. About that kiss. Feelings like dreaming of you when I'm asleep, and in fact, preferring sleep because that is where I might find you. A feeling that is like torture, but one which I cannot, will not, do not want to give up.
Do not say things you do not mean.
But I do mean it. It is everything I have wanted to say to you for weeks.
Well, it's everything I've wanted to hear for years.
We are friends.
Forgive me, I do not know what I was thinking.
Well, now you gotta kiss him. You got no choice.
I'd very much like to be more than friends.
We're gonna be more than friends tonight.
So much more.
Oh, shit. Wait, I know this song, too.
Do it tonight, right?
Ah. Somebody sexy. Hey, give me everything.
Is that what this is? Or does it just sound like it?
I think it might be. When I'm gonna drink a little more than I should tonight. I might take you home with me if I could tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Give me everything tonight. Give me everything tonight. You better be marrying her, though.
I know. I'm gonna need you to slip that ring off and give it to me before we do this.
Before you slip in, you gotta slip on.
We got some consent there, of course. We got our little nod. Oh, and he's got some experience.
Oh, he knows what he's doing.
I want all of you tonight. Give me everything tonight. You know, there's only so much principle you can stand on when someone's coming at you like that. Kind of like, what was I mad about again?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Benji. You're so at it.
Colin, we're at your house.
We're both of our house.
Oh, God. Could the carriage driver not keep on driving?
Go to Portugal. Drive.
Aww.
You think anyone saw us?
Oh, we heard you.
Colin.
I'm gonna ask for your...
You coming with me?
I don't think I can do that.
For God's sake, Penelope Featherington, are you going to marry me or not?
Well, the kid is quick. I was going to say he knows what he wants, but he doesn't. Hey, okay. So is that their whole story? Because he still has to find out who she is, probably. Or is she planning on keeping that from her husband?
Thems will be the drama.
But if you have a husband whose family you've ruined about half of them, and they're all very close and there's like 10 of them, you know, maybe that's somebody you don't tell because then it's like, oh, the whole family is going to know.
Now, it's hard to... I don't like criticizing something while I'm in the middle of it. I will say passionately, I didn't feel the exact same passions. I do feel like they have a lot of good chemistry when they're together. It was whenever they're apart. So like him looking at her dead in the eye, saying all these things, I'm like, I believe you as the actor. I believe the actor. I think the two of them worked very well together. I don't know if the show itself really built. It's kind of doing a lot of things. The previous seasons, we know she loves him. I don't know if they really
did enough legwork to show that he loves her back.
Yeah.
So what I said,
I'm talking about me as a viewer. I just want to be captivated more.
Yeah.
And I don't feel it captivated me on his side as much.
Yeah.
Because and I was kind of laughing to myself when he looks at the candle and then he's imagining that moment with the cut. I'm like, and?
I know.
Like she touched her hand once. Like,
yeah.
This is comparative to like the Daphne and the Duke just like really lusting and breathing over each other, or Kate and Anthony like touching each other.
Yeah.
And him, he was like, she wrapped me hand. Settle down, mate.
I mean, it's a half season. I'm sure we'll see more, but I feel like it needed a little bit more of him lusting after her. Like it needed a little bit more of the steamy moments between the two. Yeah.
Because I definitely buy him liking her, but I'm trying to review it as this is the third season of 2 previous seasons that have come before that have been very like, oh my God, by the time they finally love each other, you're like, thank God. And yes, technically we should feel like that for this, but I'm just going from what this season's giving me. On her end, I'm like, thank God, but on his end, I'm like, we should have seen him experience more moments of like why he loves her. So then we can be gasping for both of them like, holy thank you. But then again, this is a half season. I'm not going to criticize this show on being split in half because I doubt that was their original intent. I'm wondering if the majority of what we need to get into, this was kind of needed to get out of the way.
Second half. Yeah, I think I would have wanted to, like you said, see him more after her and maybe see him more vying for her attention rather than like puppy dog eyeing her from afar.
Yeah.
And being jealous of somebody else there. I think I would have liked to see him like her before somebody else was in the picture. And then also, I think I needed this to happen in like season 2. Like I needed this to start in season 2 because by the end of season 2, I was mad at him. And now I'm kind of still like, I'm happy for you guys. I'm just mad that it took this long.
I, as a viewer, I'm not mad at Colin or Penelope. They're not real people. So I don't care.
About? They're right there.
I can't even Colin should have, Colin's not real. I don't care. But as a viewer, I needed more steamy drama. However, I'm going to reserve my full critique until I've watched all 8 episodes. And then I see where the season was trying to go.
Yeah.
Because the second half might have just been like, hey, if we didn't have to cut in half, you would have naturally just felt this story of they get together and now the real drama is going to happen.
Yeah, like I think maybe obviously they've known each other forever, so we didn't need to have a lot of the steamy moments.
Yeah.
Because it's like we just needed him to realize like she can be steamy, and he's like, oh wait, I'm attracted to her. And then it's like, cool, they're together. So now I think we just maybe need to see them being together in order to kind of complete that circle and be like, oh, this is great.
Right. I mean, you're still excited, right?
I'm super excited.
Okay.
As much as we criticized this at the beginning and at the end here, I still did enjoy their little thing. And it's funny because as much as I was like, oh yeah, he has to prove himself and he doesn't deserve you because he didn't figure it out sooner and you should go with the guy who knew what he wanted. But as soon as the guy was like, so if I married you, if I said let's get married, what would you say? I was kind of like, hey, I mean, maybe he's not right. Maybe that's a little fast because we don't even know him.
Wow.
Maybe. And so it's like, talk a big game, but at the end of the day, I'm just a big lovelorn softie.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited. Watch this on Patreon. We've got the full 4 episodes, uncut, $5, and then we'll have the next 4 episodes out next month. Right now, we're currently watching Heartbreak High and The Great Season 2, as well as we're on
Fable. We are talking about all of this stuff on Fable, so we can talk through what we all think about everything.
Yeah, you just heard our thoughts.
Yeah, but you'll hear our more actualized thoughts, especially after we've been editing. Like, things can change.
We're just gonna, I'll just send that shit to Fable. Until the second half, I'm Rizzo.
I'm Benji.
Sweet dreams, pop stars.
Keep watching. Real quick, I want to look up the songs before we disengage this. And no, okay, yeah, I was right. A, B, C, D, E, F, U. Jealous. Dynamite by BTS.
Oh, wait. I know that one.
The one I'm thinking of is Tayo Cruz.
No, I know, but by BTS.
Cheap Thrills, we got that. Happier Than Ever, I'm assuming that's the one.
Yeah.
Snow on the Beach and Give Me Everything. Yeah, so we got
Hold on.
Outside of we didn't know Dynamite BTS, we just had heard it.
Take advantage. Reach for the stars. If you don't grab them, at least you fall on top of the world. Think about it. Because if you slip, I'm gonna fall on top of your girl. Ha! When I'm involved with the deeper than Masons, baby. And it ain't no secret. My greatest from Cuba, but I'm an American. I don't get money like secrets. Put on my life, baby. I make you feel right, baby. Can't promise tomorrow, but I promise tonight. God, excuse me. But I might drink a little more than I should tonight. And I might take you home with me if I could tonight. And I might drink a little, feel so good tonight. Cause you might not get tomorrow. All right. All right, we're done.
I put my hands up.
We're done.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye.